Our great week continues as we had another great day yesterday, so let's carry that momentum on into the weekend. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode, the Friday edition here of Winning Bets. We're giving out free sports picks every single day. I'm always glad that you start your morning here with me, and I'm glad that we get to kick off the weekend together. Let's go ahead and make sure we, of course, recap yesterday's results. As you can see right there, we went 4-3 yesterday. It was a great day because we were able to put plus 1.81 units in your pocket. That's right, it continues our fantastic week that we're having. We're now up over 6 units. We're at plus 6.1 units on the week. Congratulations to everybody out there. Go ahead and mash that like button and let me know that you've been putting money in your pocket. Our course day started with that tennis one. We took Pelk over 4.5 games. We got a cash there. Mentioned that yesterday. That was from our friends OddsJam. Then we rolled that action on into the afternoon soccer. Manchester United versus Liverpool. We went 1-1 in that game, but both bets were at plus money. So we were able to come out profitable at the end of that game. The Manchester United draw no bet. That portion was the one that didn't happen. The one that cashed was Manchester United going over their team total over 1.5 goals. Obviously, watched that entire game. Saw a lot of reaction. People saying Liverpool wanted it more. They were hungrier more. I don't really buy into that. Liverpool was certainly the better team. I mean, Manchester United had a hard time getting possession of the ball and even keeping the possession of the ball. They just got outplayed, but I don't buy into that narrative that Liverpool wanted it more. That's a big English rivalry football game. Manchester United still wanting to stay in top shape form, wanting to get second place. So just not buying that narrative. But congratulations to Liverpool. They were by far the better team. But thankfully United got 2 goals and that game was profitable for us. In terms of the baseball, how that went, no run the first inning. Cardinals versus Brewers, that was a miss for us. Our boy Corbin Burns gave up a run. Otherwise, he was absolutely dominant. So just a little bit of an unfortunate that he gave it up there in that first inning. That was just unfortunate. Then we came back. We did get our money line parlay. We got that Giants. They went ahead and beat the Pirates. And then the Astros went ahead and beat the Rangers there in extra innings. I actually got that winning run on a wild pitch. So that nice big money line parlay, that one came through us there for. Terrible beat on the Marlins F5. Terrible. And actually, when I was thinking about this, when I put out this tweet and I put that, puke face there, made me think of that poll that we did way back in the day with Sabonis and how we've been thankful that we haven't had a bad beat to run another poll to see if we've had a beat that was worse than that Sabonis one. This one's not worse than Sabonis because we're not doing a poll. That one's going to take something extraordinary to get, have to go up in a poll against Sabonis. A double, shot off the backboard 2 times into the end of the rim. That was brutally bad beat. But the Marlins F5 was pretty bad itself. They were winning going into the bottom of the 5th inning. They were up 1-0, and then the Diamondbacks did a walk-off sac fly to tie the game 1-1 and just crashed that bat. Brutal beat because Trevor Rogers was on fire as we predicted he would be. Brutal because he gave up his only run there in the bottom of the 5th inning when we were so close to getting to cash, and then brutal because the Diamondbacks only scored 1 run. And it obviously came in the 5th inning. So just a bad beat there. We were so close to doing it. But thankfully we came back. We had one more parlay on the night, another one at plus money. We took runs to score in the first inning. We took the Reds, Rockies to have a run in the first inning. Tweeted out all the information. That one was screaming that there was going to be a run in the first inning. So we took that. And then we parlayed it with the Diamondbacks. So it was a little bit high juice for that game to have a run in the first inning, so we needed to parlay it with something to bring the juice down. We did one of just the Diamondbacks only to not score in the first inning. They obviously did not score in that first inning, so we got a parlay. So yeah, great day. We were up 1.81 units, and the reason we're up so much profit, even going 4-3, is we continue to make bets with good money. Our one win, Manchester United over 1.5, that was at plus money. Giants Astros parlay, that was at plus money, and then that NRFI and then that Rifey, I guess we'll call it, parlay was also at plus money. So that's the key, is make good bets at good value, get enough of them to hit. Again, another outstanding day, plus 1.81 units, and now over 6 units on the week. Again, I'm happy for you guys, and congratulations. Let's now move it away to give away some free money before we hit you with all the action today. Let's go over now to the NBC Sports Predictor app. There was an NBA pick and roll contest. It was actually Wednesday. I realized in doing the prep for today's show, when I made my picks for the Premier League contest, that I never gave away this money on yesterday's show like I would have. Just completely slipped my mind. My apologies. The winner was Kush Delight. He or she got 30 points. They doubled up the field. So congratulations. I think first time we've seen the winner double up the entire field. So just an outstanding week or contest there by Kush Delight. Congratulations right there. I'm in the screenshot. There you go. I made the screenshot. Terrible. Yeah, I know NBA is just so brutally hard to this day, but I did make the screenshot. So there you go. I get a little bit right there. But as for Kush Delight, as you know, all you gotta do is hit me up on Twitter, drop me that PayPal information, and you got $20 coming your way. All right, how about another free giveaway? I told you guys we're going to do a free giveaway when we hit 1,900 subscribers. That is still certainly the case. We're clawing towards that, so that'll be, I would imagine, probably one day next week. But I've got another free giveaway that we're going to do in the meantime. So on Monday's show, I'm going to announce a free giveaway. I obviously think that this is a really cool idea that I've thought up. I hope you guys do. I hope it's received really well. So we'll announce the details on that free giveaway on Monday's show. So make sure you're definitely part of that. You want to be a part of this free giveaway. I want you guys to put some money in your pocket. So come back on Monday. We'll do a free giveaway then. And then we've also got that one for 1,900 subscribers. Any day now, we could hit that one. So, hey, maybe on Monday we're going to do 2 free giveaways. If you guys tell all your friends, and if I try and do it like I do, Monday could be 2 free giveaways, so could be a big show for us there. All right, let's go ahead now and get on into the Friday's action. We've got one bet going on in the Premier League. It's Newcastle versus Manchester City. We're going back to an old bet that has cashed for us this season throughout Manchester City. We're going back to an oldie but a goodie. We're doing Manchester City to win 2-0 at plus 110 over PointsBet. The last 3 head-to-heads have seen Manchester City win 2-0. Newcastle's now, their season's done. You know, they're not getting relegated, and we know Fulham's going to be the 3rd team that gets relegated. So Newcastle, A's got now nothing to play for. They were showing better form. They were putting in better performances, but that's because they were having to fight off relegation. Now there's no more relegation motivation. I expect Newcastle to kind of just slump back into who Newcastle is. They don't worry me one bit. They've got no real attacking options. They have attacking threats, but not when you compare it to the City team. I don't really care what lineup City rolls out. A lineup, B lineup, mix of A and B lineup. City can get the job done. We know how dominant City's been doing. We know this prop bet really well. We've cashed on it this season. So, yeah, going right back to it for sure. So, City to win 2-0. Can't wait to watch that game unfold. And again, it's at plus money, plus 110 over at PointsBet. So that's what we'll do there. All right, moving out over to baseball. I can't give you the baseball bet. I'm going to go ahead and give you the team. So when you guys see it, you can go ahead and buy it. 2 of the 3 games you can buy now. It's one of these NRFI half innings. The other 3rd game has not been posted yet by DraftKings. So, yeah. We're going to do Kluber as one of the pitchers, so he's going against the Orioles. So do Orioles no run the first inning. Kluber 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 7 Ks, 0 runs in the first inning, coming off 3 really good outings. So may have stumbled earlier on the season, but now he's gotten it together. And overall in the first inning, hasn't given up a run yet, so he's been dominant at least to start the games. We're also going to throw Max Scherzer in there, so they're going up against the Diamondbacks. So we're going to take the Diamondbacks not to score a run in the first. Max Scherzer, excuse me there. All right, excuse me there. So as we were saying, we're going to put Scherzer in here in this one. So that means we're going to take the Diamondbacks not to score a run this first inning. Max Scherzer, absolutely great pitcher. 7 innings pitched in the first inning, 5 hits, 9 Ks, 2 runs. Both of those came off of solo home runs, and both of those came off of his first start there against the Braves. So, the Diamondbacks don't have the home run power that these Braves have, but, that was his first start of the season. He obviously came out extremely rusty off the offseason. He's now gotten it together. He's been a little bit shaky in the first innings. But other than that opening start, he hasn't given up an actual run. We actually have backed him a couple times already this year on NRFIs, and he's come through. Like I said, it's been a little shaky, but my man has certainly come through. So those 2 teams you can put on the parlay. Orioles right now and Diamondbacks you can. The 3rd team I'm waiting on is I want to put the Royals in there. They're going up against the White Sox. I want to put game 2. I'm only looking at game 2. I want to do Kopech. Kopech has, in the first inning, been 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 4 Ks, 0 runs. He came up as a starter. They've now moved him to the bullpen. It looks like he's found a home now in that bullpen. They're throwing Giolito in game 1. The game plan from the White Sox is clearly throw Giolito in game 1. You know these doubleheaders are only 7 innings. They probably expect Giolito to go a complete game, not have to use the bullpen. This kid will come out. He's been used as an opener. He's been used, obviously, from relief. So he's just been really good. He's their top young prospect. Before an arm injury, he was outstanding. Again, like I said, they put him in the bullpen role. He's been outstanding this season. He actually pitched in the game that I went to earlier, a couple weeks back when I went to that Indians-White Sox game, so saw him pitch live. He's still got electric stuff. So that'll be the 3rd team. And again, Waiting on sportsbooks to hit that. I'm thinking about touring around when that Manchester City one hits. Maybe I'll also throw in the Mets. They've got Glass now on the mound there for the Rays. And then also maybe doing both games in that White Sox, because as I mentioned, Giolito's on the mound. But for sure, I'm doing a 3-legged no-run the first inning, half innings. I'm doing the Orioles. I'm doing the Diamondbacks. I'm doing Royals Game 2. Game 2. Look for me on Twitter. I'll tweet that price. And I'll also, at that time, you'll know if I decided to add it in the Mets and if I decided to also add in Royals Game 1. All right, let's go ahead before I get you out of here. Let's go ahead and hit you with the weekend's NASCAR bets, and this will be the last set of bets. But of course, guys, we'll be rolling out more baseball bets and more soccer bets throughout the weekend. So you guys can always just make sure you follow me on Twitter. I don't want you guys to miss out. We're having another fantastic week, and I'm so pumped for you guys. All right, let's get in these 4 NASCAR bets because I got 4 of the NASCAR bets. 2 of them are drivers that I picked on the jackpot races at. So I'm not really going to give any explanation for those 2 other than just giving you the what the bet is. And then the other 2 are other drivers that I did not pick on that app, and I'll justify those 2 picks. So the 2 that are on the jackpot races app, I'm taking Christopher Bell over Ryan Blaney at plus 110 over a points bet. And I'm taking Tyler Reddick over Kurt Busch at minus 115 over a points bet. All right, so the other 2 drivers, I'm taking Joey Logano over Brad Keselowski at even money over a points bet. The last 6 races, Logano has 1 more top 5 here at Dover. These guys have been relatively close at Dover, but Logano does have that 1 extra top 5 here. Logano has won all 4 races this season in which they've used that 750 package. In terms of his head-to-head to Keselowski, he's beaten him in all 4 races. I'm only mentioning that because obviously they're running in the 750 package again this weekend. So let's see if he can now go 5-0. And then in those 4 races where he's beat Keselowski, he's had 3 of those in the top 5. So Logano's run really strong this season with this 750 package. And if we look at both races at Dover last year, Logano won these head-to-head in both races last year. So like me, some Logano over Keselowski this week at even money. And then the last one is we're going back to the well. I mean, how do you not go back to the well? It's William Byron over Alex Bowman this week at minus 125 over a points bet. Bowman has 2 more top 5s at Dover in his last 6 than Byron does, and I understand that. But they've split the head-to-head in 2020, and if we were going off stats in terms of what Byron's been doing, when I always look up all this information, we wouldn't have bet Byron the last 3 weeks, to be quite honest. I mean, he just doesn't have the great stats in terms of everybody else, but he's won 3 straight weeks, as you remember. He's got 10 straight top 10s. It's super hard to ignore that. Byron, what I do absolutely love about this, why he may not have the stats at Dover to compete with Bowman, the 750 package this season has been whipping his butt. He's won 3 of the 4 races this season with the 750 package. Obviously, the 1 race he lost to Bowman won it. But otherwise, like I said, Byron's won those other 3 races, so like that. And again, he's just gotten 3 straight cashes for us. I can't jump off this bandwagon yet. He's the hottest driver in NASCAR. He's gotten 10 straight top 10s, 3 straight cashes. I'm on Byron over Bowman this week at minus 125 over points bet. So we'll roll out those 4 NASCAR bets over on Sunday. We'll, of course, do that NRFI half inning. Look for me on Twitter. I'll tweet that. And then the action starts off this afternoon in the Premier League with Newcastle versus Manchester City. And again, guys, look for me on Twitter for baseball bets and soccer bets, again, throughout the weekend. So good, guys. We're having a fantastic week, up over 6 units. Can't wait to get back on Monday's show, talk about all this profit that we end up having, and then also announce what the next free giveaway is. So it's Friday, guys. Make sure you go ahead and enjoy your weekend. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Come back on Monday. Again, we'll count up the profit, and we'll kick off another week. You guys have a good one. See you later. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.